Hello everyone. So today we will be discussing another problem from IOQM 2023. It's the first level of the Math Olympiad in India. It's very similar to American math competitions and AIME as well. This one is a very beautiful problem. It is an application of coordinate geometry. So first I will talk to you about the problem, and then I will use the only one thing that we need to solve this problem. That's the section formula. So I'll talk about that. And then finally, I will discuss the entire solution. So you can follow along with me and try the problem on your own by pausing the video. This video is quoted at chinta.com. We have outstanding programs in Math Olympiad, ISI-CMI entrances, for IOQM, for American math competitions, and so on. Check the link in the description for more details of our courses. So let's talk about the problem first. So we have a triangle ABC with the point B located at the origin. That's given in the problem. Okay. In the triangle ABC, the point B is located at the origin. Suppose A has a coordinate AX, AY, A subscript X, A subscript Y, and C has a coordinate C subscript X and C subscript Y. It's given that the centroid of this triangle, the centroid, its coordinate is 32, 24. Okay. So now with this smaller triangle, let's shade it in green. We will create a new triangle. How do we do that? Well, we extend BC to D such that BC is to CD is 1:1. That is, C is the midpoint of BD, right? BC is to CD is 1:1, means C is the midpoint of BD. Similarly, we extend CA to the point E, CA to the point E, such that CA is to AE is 1:2. So this is, whatever this is, AE is double of that. CAE is to AE is 1:2. And finally, AB is to BF is 1:3. It's 1:3. So whatever AB is, BF is triple of that. Now suppose A is the centroid of the new triangle. K is the centroid of the new triangle. Our goal is to find out the length of GK. The length of GK. So in this particular problem, we need two ideas. One is the section formula, and the other one is very much related to it. It's the coordinate of centroid. So let me quickly tell you about these, because it's very useful for other problems as well. So maybe you can use them elsewhere. So what is the section formula? Well, suppose you have a segment AB. You have a segment AB. And you have a point in that segment which divides AB into m:n ratio. Divides AB into m:n ratio. Now you know the coordinate of A, which is x1, y1. You know the coordinate of B, which is x2, y2. You want to know the coordinate of P. What is the coordinate of P? So the way I remember it is by this twisted arrows. So M gets multiplied with this one and N gets multiplied with this one. So it's like this crisscross arrows. So the coordinate of P is mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. So see how it crisscrossed, right? So how do you plan to prove this? So it's very important that you prove all of the things that you are using. It gives you a better grasp of the subject. So what you do is you draw perpendiculars. I'll just give you a hint how to do it. You draw perpendiculars and you draw perpendiculars on the y-axis as well. Okay. So what you realize is that this little, okay, maybe I can drop this one as well. Okay. Whatever this is suppose x comma y. This is x comma y. So this much is small x, this little portion. Actually, this total portion is small x, and this is x1, and this is x1 minus small x, or rather small x minus x1 actually. Small x minus x1. And similarly, this complete thing is y. This little bit is y1, that is the y coordinate of A. So this portion here is y minus y1. Okay. So one way to do this is that then you calculate this much, which is y2 minus y, x2 minus x, and you calculate this one, which is y2 minus y1. So you see what I just did, right? I looked at the big triangle and I looked at the small triangle. Now I can take the ratio of their sides. So take the ratio of sides, equate them, and get the final values of x and y, which will turn out to be this one. So I want you to complete the proof. It's very simple. It's a standard proof. It's not hard at all. The second thing that you would like to know is that if you have a triangle ABC, then what is the coordinate of the centroid? So if this is x1, y1, this is x2, y2, and this is x3, y3, then the centroid's coordinates are x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So one way to sort of prove this is use the section formula again. So first of all, this is the median. So m divides this into 1:1 ratio. So you know the coordinate of m. And there is a theorem that the centroid divides in 2:1 ratio. Centroid divides the median in 2:1 ratio. So if you use the section formula one more time, you will get the coordinate of G. So I want you to do this as an exercise and put it in the comment section. Okay. All right. Let's now go to the solution of this problem, the problem that was asked in IOQM 2023. It's a very interesting solution. It's a very simple solution, in fact. So if you go to the point D, let's suppose this is x comma y. Then x plus 0 by 2 is equal to cx, and y plus 0 by 2 is equal to cy. I'm just using the section formula. This is 1:1. So I'm using the section formula. So cx is 2 times cx is x. So small x is 2 times cx. small y is 2 times cy. So the coordinate of D is 2 times cx plus comma 2 times cy. Okay. Now similarly, we can find the coordinate of E and F. So let's do that. The coordinate of E, suppose it's x comma y. Then this is 1 is to 2 in the what ratio 1 is to 2, this is split. So 1 times x plus 2 times cx by 3 is equal to ax. That means small x is equals to 3ax minus 2cx. Similarly, small y will be 3ay minus 2cy. So we get the coordinate of E, which is 3ax minus 2cx, comma 3ay minus 2cy. Okay. Finally, we want the coordinate of F. This is in 1 is to 3 ratio. So again, we do the same calculation. Suppose this is small x comma small y. Then 1 times small x plus 3 times ax by 4 is equal to 0. Why is it 0? Because 0 is the point, x coordinate of the point B. So 1 times small x, 3 times ax by 4 is 0, or small x is equal to negative 3ax. Similarly, small y is equal to negative 3ay. So negative 3ax, negative 3ay. Okay, so we found all the 3 coordinates D, E, and F. Now we can just add them up and divide by 3 to get the centroid of this big triangle. So let's add them up. This is minus 3ax plus 2cx plus 3ax minus 2cx divided by 3. This is the x coordinate. Similarly, we have the y coordinate. So you see what happened, right? This is, they all cancel off. Minus 3x plus 3x plus 2x, 2cx minus 2cx. So x coordinate becomes 0. Similarly, the y coordinate becomes 0. So the 2 coordinates of the point K are 0, 0. So centroid is simply the point B, which is the origin. That's wonderful, right? Now you can just join BG. So you know the coordinate of G, which is 32, 24. 32, 24. It's given. So now I'll just leave the last step to you. Find GK. That's just using Pythagoras theorem, the distance formula. K is 0, 0. G is 32, 24. Try it and put the last answer in the comment section. Thank you everyone for watching this. The next video will be coming up pretty soon. I hope all of you are doing great mathematics. Take care and goodbye.